I'm sorry, but they're just so beautiful. What's up, YouTube? I hope all is well with you because things are super fantastic with me. Today is that time of the year where we get to adore the queens that are on season 8 of RuPaul's Drag Race. Yeah. I have to say that it's been such a long wait, and I was not here for the promotion again that Logo had everyone do. They had this big old scavenger hunt where you had to go to 5,000 websites, you had to skin a cat, you had to feed milk to a donkey in order for you to get to see the queens of season 8. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait until February 1st and get my life. It was super fantastic looking at all these queens. I have no idea who's gonna go home first. Everyone looks amazing. Everyone seems to have a fantastic personality. Everyone seems to be exciting and fresh and amazing, and I'm just really excited for season 8. I want us to look at all the queens together, and when we do that, I am going to basically shower each queen with love, and then I will voice one concern that I have about each of the queens. Just one. I don't want to go too negative because I'm excited to see all of these queens on Drag Race. So first up is Acid Betty. I love Acid Betty. She looks amazing. She's not like the typical fishy queen, but her look is together. And you should check out her Instagram because she has some amazing pictures on Instagram. It's crazy. I love that within the trailer she has that pink hair. It's gorgeous. And I love her outfit. I really loved the colors that she had. She says that her look is hyper colors, glow in the dark, which I am so into. Like, I'm into all of that. I remember when I was in college, like, I was just about black lights and glow in the dark stuff. So I'm there with Acid Betty. And she seems like she's gonna be a very strong, no nonsense queen. The one thing that I'm concerned about with Acid Betty is she mentioned how old she was twice in the Meet the Queens video. And she doesn't really even look that old, so I don't know why she keeps on pointing that out. And I don't want her to go the route of being the bitter old queen, getting upset at the younger queens if they do better. That's my one concern about Acid Betty. But I feel like if she keeps the eye on the prize, that she is going to be a-okay. So good luck to you, Acid Betty. Up next is Bob the Drag Queen. Now, I am in love with Bob the Drag Queen. He also, nope. It's a girl. Sorry. It's confusing when you have a guy's name and you're a drag queen because, like, I just get confused. And there's a lot of queens this season that have, like, boy names. It's so random, but okay, cool. But she is hilarious. She had one of the strongest Meet the Queens videos, in my opinion. Which, of course, she would because she hangs out with Bianca Del Rio. And I feel like if you hang out with Bianca Del Rio, you are automatically very quick-witted. And she is. She's hilarious. Like, she was saying how she got her name. She said, yeah, I got that name from my dad. His name is the Drag Queen. And I thought that was pretty funny. You know, get it? Because, you know, you would expect it to be Bob, you know? But it's just a treasure, the whole Meet the Queen video of Bob the Drag Queen. I'm living for her poodle skirt. I'm always here for a good poodle skirt, and she has a cute one. I loved how confident she was, how funny she was, and how committed she was to the character, which is ultimately what makes a strong Meet the Queens video. And so I hope that she goes really far because she's really funny, and it'll be someone that I would want to hang out with, like, you know, as girlfriends and stuff. So the one thing that I'm concerned about with Bob the Drag Queen are her eyebrows. For some reason, her eyebrows bother me. I don't think they're complete. I wish she would fill them in just a little bit more. She looks a little started drag queen with her eyebrows. That's just my opinion. But I still love her nevertheless because she has a strong personality, and hopefully that will carry her through throughout this competition. Sorry, my illness is catching up to me. So sorry. But I am rooting for Bob the Drag Queen. Woo! Up next is Dax, another queen with a guy's name. He just said, you know, see, it's so hard. It's so hard to say she when they have a guy's name. It just mixes me up. I'm so sorry. But she says that she decided to stick with Dax because other names she came up with did not work out for her. Like, for example, she said she was chlamydia. I can't remember the last name, but she named herself after venereal disease. And you know what's so funny? Side note, I remember when I was in high school, like junior year, the girls basketball team, we decided that it would be totally cool to name ourselves after STDs. I was so excited to be crabs because crabs, they, you know, lay out on the beach all day. So that's like the coolest STD ever. Like, that was my thinking in high school. Don't think that way, okay? But yeah, of course that didn't stick either. I loved Dax's look for the promo. I thought she had like the teenage beauty girl 60s going to the salon. Like, I thought it was really cute. I also like the fact that she is really into cosplay. I think that cosplay will be definitely a huge advantage for her when it comes to the competition and also post RuPaul's Drag Race, because she can tap into the conventions and, you know, get gigs there. That would be different. That would be awesome. I think she's cool, calm, and collected. She seems like someone that will definitely read a queen. So I am looking forward to that. Speaking of which, she was being shady in her video. She said she started drag because she was sick of seeing drag queens lip sync to Britney Spears for a half an hour. That was definitely shade towards Dax, and I'm totally here for it. I am hoping for like a little battle of the titans, and then in the end, like, they realize that they're more similar than they think they are, and they become like best of friends. That's what I would like to happen. Things that I'm concerned about. The one thing that I'm concerned about with Dax is she is the mother of Violet Chakshi, which means she's probably a little bit more mean than Violet, because all throughout last season, Violet was definitely misunderstood, but she was definitely on the mean side. And if that was like the baby of the mother, can you imagine how the mother is? She's probably like 2 or 3 times meaner. So there may be a lot of conflicts with her. I mean, she's already throwing so much shade. But all in all, I'm excited to see what Dax does in this competition. Up next is Naomi Smalls. Now, I love this girl right here. She's definitely supermodel drag, that's for sure. Legs for days. Love her outfit. She has a pink mod look. It's gorgeous, and I just loved like just watching her, looking at her, because she looks so pretty. And then I loved how she came up with her name. It's a combination of Naomi Campbell and Biggie Smalls, and she says she's a supermodel hood rat. I thought that was hilarious. I liked her confidence, and you can tell that she's really, really young, like really young. I guess she's what, 21? But she looks like she has her stuff together. So I'm excited to see what she's gonna do with what she's got. So yeah. The one thing that concerns me about Naomi Smalls is that collar that she has on her outfit. Like, I love the whole mod look, but I don't know what that is doing, and I'm not here for it. But I still love the look. But it's just that collar bothers me. I understand it makes it different and unique, but no, I'm good. Like, you can take that collar off. Just cut it like 3 inches. So Yeah. Up next is Laila McQueen. I was surprised to see Laila because, you know, I've been creeping on Reddit for the past few months and they had identified all of the queens that were going to be on this season of RuPaul's Drag Race. And she was definitely one that we did not see coming at all. No one knew she was on the show, so it was really cool to see that she was like, surprise, I'm here. So that was really cool. She seems to have a really cool personality. I think that she's probably a strong comedian because she is waiting for the comedy challenge. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go to what I'm concerned about. I'm concerned about the outfit that she decided to wear for this promo. It was definitely 50s, 60s housewife in the beauty salon. That's what they were going for. And here she comes in some bra and panties. And I know she's probably going for like the cutesy like pinup look, but it was so out of place in the promo poster and everything else. And I'm just like, girl, step it up. Are you kidding me? And so like it wasn't like she stood out in a good way. It was kind of like she stood out because she misunderstood the assignment. And quite frankly, I am so sick and tired of drag queens going down the runway in bra and panty set. Granted, I understand why it happens because drag is expensive and a bra and panty set gets the job done, you know? But I guess when you're on RuPaul's Drag Race, I feel that's not enough. Like, I think about last season, the people that ruined it for me, because, okay, if you have a bra and panty set for like maybe 1 or 2 challenges, that's cool. But Pearl and Violet, they had bras and panty sets for days and days and days. I was not upset with Violet and her outfits because she seemed to do panties with a purpose. Like, her outfits had a purpose. But then Pearl, she was just, I'm gonna wear my underwear and just look cute. Like, no ma'am, no. And I agree with Jasmine Masters. Everyone is coming for her because she was saying she was sick of queens going down the runway with their bra and panty sets. I agree with her. I don't want to see it no more. I mean, oh, that's probably something that I'm really strong about, and I hate to like be like reading or whatever, but that's just how I feel about it. I want to see drag, like costumes, like you're on RuPaul's Drag Race, the Olympics of drag. Bras and panty sets do not work. Panties with a purpose. Hashtag panties with a purpose. I really went on a rant on that one. Okay, well, we're done. I'm still rooting for her because she definitely kept it a big surprise, and I hope she does well. And I'm looking forward to seeing how funny she is. So go Miss McQueen. Woo! Next up, another boy's name, Robbie Turner. Now, Robbie, I love her look. Up here, her face was like snatched, and I loved her hair that she had, and I couldn't stop looking at her face. I felt she was really, really beautiful. She sounds a lot like Jinx, which is not surprising because she is like best buddies with Jinx Monsoon and Ben De La Creme because they're all from Seattle, Seattle queens. I feel like she's probably going to go far in the competition because like Seattle queens do, because they are very experienced in performing. So I'm not worried about her. I will say my one concern about her was that dress she was wearing. It definitely fit 50s, 60s housewife, but it was like the color was beautiful. It was a gorgeous color for her skin, but that shape, it concerned me. It was unfortunate. So I hope she has better clothes. She kept on saying she had vintage clothes, and I'm just like, girl, it better not all look like that, because no. But for the most part, I have to say that I'm not worried about her. I think that she's going to go very, very far in the competition, and so I'm looking forward to seeing what Robbie Turner does. Good luck, girl. Up next is Cynthia Lee Fontaine. Oh my gosh. Her Meet the Queens video is such a beautiful, hot mess because you can tell that she's still learning English, and oh my goodness, she was jumbling up words left and right. It was the funniest thing ever. When they asked her what guest judge she would like to see on stage. She was like, oh, Michelle Visage, yes, I love her, I love her. It was so cute. Because, you know, it's funny because Michelle Visage, she's not a guest judge, she's a judge, and she's automatically gonna see her. I thought that was hilarious. Also, I thought she looked so cute. She looks like a housewife from El Paso, Texas. That's what I get when I see her. She's very fishy looking and she's just so ditzy. She kind of reminds me of like a Puerto Rican Jocelyn. Yeah, that's what she is. And she's just so cute. Like, I just want to just eat her up. Something I found very interesting is that she says she's bisexual, which is, I'm like, oh, okay, that's interesting. By the way, I've always thought it would be really interesting to see on RuPaul's Drag Race a queen that is heterosexual. Mind blown right there. Mind blown right there. But the closest we're gonna get is Cynthia Lee Fontaine. And I just think she is so cute. I have no idea where she's gonna place. But we'll see. I will say one thing that I'm concerned about is the fact that she's from Puerto Rico, because there's always like the stigma of Puerto Rican queens, like that they slay, but they never take the crown. And I would really like a Puerto Rican queen to win one day. I just really want to see that. And I'm not sure if Cynthia Fontaine is the one to do it, but I would like to see her try, and let's see how far she gets. And I hope that people don't put her down just because she is not, well, she knows English, but she's not well versed in English. Well, she's smarter than me though, because she knows English and Spanish, so there you go. But I am rooting for you. Like, I really do love you, Cynthia Lee Fontaine. Good luck to you, girl. Up next is Chi DeVayne. Now, first of all, I love Chi DeVayne's look. She looks fishy and beautiful and snatched. And I love the fact that in her Meet the Queens video, she was sitting like a dude. It was the funniest thing ever just to see the juxtaposition of a beautiful lady just sitting just chill. It was great. I like the fact that she's probably a very talented queen. I enjoy, like, she says that Kennedy Davenport is her inspiration, like her favorite queen. And okay, cool. So that means she's probably like a dancing diva, just like Kennedy Davenport. And she said that she wanted to do a Broadway challenge, which means she can sing. So I'm excited to see what she has to offer. The one thing that I am concerned about is I feel like a lot of people on Reddit are already dismissing her. They're just like, oh girl, bye, because they feel like her Meet the Queen video, it wasn't as strong as they thought it could be. But you know, I personally, I don't know what's gonna happen. I think that she can do a really good job. I think that she can turn it out. I think she's just one of those like queens that you probably wouldn't suspect to be amazing, but they turn out to turn it out. So, I mean, I'm personally not worried about her. I think that she's probably going to do a fantastic job, and people need to stop reading her because, like, she's gorgeous and she probably can perform really, really well. So I'm excited to see what Chi can do. Up next is Thorgy Thor. Thorgy Thor. Either way, I am in love with this queen. She is amazing. When it comes to 50s housewife theme, I was living for her look because it stood out, but it still stuck to the assignment, so it was amazing. And the fact that she said that the wig that she had on her head only cost her $1, like, kudos to you, girl. That's amazing. So I love her look. I love that you could tell that she's confident and happy to be there. She was like, drag is fun and I'm here to have fun. And I'm like, yes, girl, you live your life. She has been trying out since season 1, so she has a lot of tenacity. And I think she's one of my favorites. I love her and I loved her face. I just love the way she talks. I just love her confidence. She's amazing. The one concern that I have for her is since that she's been auditioning since like season 1, it seems like the ones that audition a lot, they don't last long in a competition, and I feel like that's not fair. And I think that Thorgy Thor, she's probably a strong queen, and I want to see her last a very long time. Oh, I love her. Like, she's one of my favorites for sure. And I'm wishing her all the luck in the world. Up next is Naysha Lopez. Naysha is really pretty. Like, and I loved her purple swimsuit with the polka dots. It was gorgeous and it was perfect on her skin. I loved her face. She was beat for the gods. She definitely seems like a beauty queen. That's what she is striving for, is cuteness and beauty and aesthetic and all that stuff. And so she seems like she's going to be really cool. The one concern that I do have for her, however, is because she is such a beauty queen, I'm not sure how she's going to do in the other challenges, because if you're all beauty, then are you going to be anything else? Like, I'm curious to see how she's gonna do. Either way, good luck, Miss Naysha. Up next is Chi. Oh, Chi, she's so pretty. I love the shape of her face. It's just so like squashed, and like the way she paints herself, it's just fantasizing. Like, I can't stop looking at her. I loved her outfit. I feel like her outfit was one of the best out of the promo. Like, I loved the wig, loved the dress that she had on. She had the cute gloves on. She was ready, definitely. I love the fact that she is so gorgeous and so beautiful, but she has a lisp. I am like, yes, that means you're not all the way flawless. I'm just playing. But it kind of makes her endearing in a sense, and so I'm excited to see how she's going to be with the rest of the girls. Because when I looked at her, I just assumed, oh, because she's so pretty, she's going to be so shady. But I don't know. I don't know how this is going to work out. We'll see. But she's gorgeous. Oh my goodness. So pretty. And I think that she's going to do very well in the competition. I'm confident about that for sure. For sure. The concerns that I have, I'm concerned that she's best friends with Trixie, and that's gonna definitely be brought up throughout the competition. And I mean, I just want her to be her own person, and that, you know, the Trixie Mattel thing is not something that is discussed or brought up. But I'm excited to see what Chi does. I'm excited for her looks on the runway. I think she's gonna slay it so well. So excited. Last but not least is Derrick Barry, once again. And then a guy name. Derrick Barry, well, she definitely looks like Britney Spears, and I love the dress that she had on. She was so pink and soft. It was so pretty. I knew Derrick Barry because I remember seeing her on Britain's Got Talent, and she was definitely a great Britney impersonator. So I'm curious to see what she's gonna do on the show for sure. I hope not that much Britney comes up, and I hope she does not do Britney for Snatch Game. It's too obvious. We understand that you do Britney, but I feel like she shouldn't do Britney for Snatch Game. I think she should like really mess with us and do something completely different, like Christina Aguilera. Oh goodness. But on top of that, concerns. Oh, and I love the fact, well, I'm interested in the fact that she's in a tri-monogamous relationship. She has like 2 boyfriends and they live together. One of them being Nebraska from season 5, Alaska's baby drag daughter thingy. I think that's kind of cool. Interesting, something I would never do, but I mean, if they love it, cute for them. Yay, go you. Things that I'm concerned about. I'm concerned about her being well known for being Britney Spears. Like, excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm really concerned about her Britney Spears name tag. Like, I feel like that may hinder her a lot. I see her getting like the Courtney Act edit like, oh, you're so pretty, you're so talented, but we need more from you. I can see that happening with her. So I'm curious to see how she does in a competition. Ooh, I'm getting chills. Like, I can tell I'm getting really sick, because you know when you get the chills, ooh, I need to go to bed. But yeah, good luck to you, Miss Derrick Barry. I am very intrigued to see what you do in this contest, for sure. So that's it for now, you guys. I do want to talk about a few things before I get off this video. First off, I want to talk about redemption. Like, for example, Fifi O'Hara. On her season, everybody hated her. Hated her so hard. But now, she is one of the best painted queens in town. I haven't seen her perform. I'm curious to see her perform because I love to see all the cosplay that she does. And she has this project called 365 Days of Drag, where she does a whole drag look each day for Instagram. And she doesn't do like a drag look, she does a drag look. Like, oh, she is gorgeous. Like, for example, this week, it's a My Little Pony themed week. Oh my gosh, like, she has prosthetics and everything. And there are some people that were making fun out of her looks, and I'm just kind of like, well, you're not in the bathroom for hours painting yourself fiercely so that you can do this one picture for Instagram. Respect her art. She's doing a fantastic job. And to make fun out of her like, to make fun out of her really intricate looks, I think is kind of messed up. And I don't like it at all. And I'm like, go Fifi, you're doing such a wonderful job. Like, after I saw that My Little Pony realness that she gave me on Monday, I had to follow her. I was like, oh, that was follow. That was great. That was amazing. So I'm curious what she's going to do for the rest of the year. She's got 365 days to tackle. She's already done a month, and she did fantastic in a month. Like, amazing look. So I'm excited about that. The second thing that I wanted to talk about was Scarlet Starlet, or Starlet Scarlet. I can't remember. Like, I know her because I've been subscribed to her for a while, because she used to do RuPaul Drag Race recaps, and I used to love her voice, and I thought she was really funny with her reviews. But all of a sudden she took all her reviews down, and she kind of disappeared, and everybody was suspecting that she was on the show, season 8. And we found out that she is not on the show, and people are getting angry. And I'm so confused about why people are upset that she's not on the show. Like, you're the ones that said that she was on the show. She didn't say a thing. She said nothing. And she went along with it so she can get some more exposure, which I don't see anything wrong with it. I really don't. And the fact that you got it wrong, I don't understand why you get mad at her for it. Like, you shouldn't have said her name if that was the case. So there you go. But basically, the moral of the story is leave Scarlet Starlet alone. Let her live her drag life. Like, I do want you to put up your reviews again. Like, since you're not on the show, you can put them back up, right? Because, like, I miss them so much. Like, put them back up, please. Yeah. So that's it for today, you guys. I'm so glad that I got through all of this. This will be up on my birthday. Hey, I'm so excited for my birthday. We're gonna have so much fun. On Friday, I'm going to see the comedian Monique live. That's gonna be amazing. And then on Saturday, I have to work. I have to take my kids to a basketball game. So okay, I'm actually kind of excited about it because I love going to basketball games with my kiddos. But it's just I have to work on a Saturday. But afterwards, I'm gonna go dancing. And so that should be a lot of fun. So my weekend is planned out. Thursday, however, I have to go to work. Once again, I have to go to work sick. But it's okay because I got things to look forward to. And I'm just thankful that I get to see another year on this earth. Thank you, God. You're amazing. So, with that being said, we have a month. So we have a month before the first episode shows up. It's either, I think it's March 7th or 8th. I can't remember. Either way, we have a whole month away before the show comes. And I can't wait. RuPaul, like, oh my gosh. I'm just waiting. and wishing and hoping and thinking and praying. I can do this. It's just a month. I can. But I'm super stoked for cycle 8. No, this is not America's Next Top Model. I'm super stoked for season 8. I think it's going to be a fun season. I think I'm going to be so sad to see the queens go home. I just can't imagine who's going to go home first. I really want to know now. But that's okay. I am going to wait until March to find out. So with that being said, I hope you guys are doing everything you need to do in order to have a happy, successful, and healthy life. And I am going to bed. Bye.